NBA star player Michael Jordan is all-time famous due to his great basketball skills. Among younger one-to-the-old fan of the NBA loves Michael Jordan and all his styles and things. A matter of that we all know in 1984, a 21-year-old rookie Michael Jordan signed a 5-year deal with Nike worth $500,000 per year. Which Jordan fan like till today and wear Nike shoes to show love for Michael Jordan. Nike was a struggling company back then and Jordan himself preferred either Adidas or Converse. However, Nike agreed to give Jordan his signature line, which reportedly earned around $3.14 billion in 2019. Michael Jordan's love story with Nike is as iconic as it gets. But at one point, he was sure of leaving Nike. As considering sales, the Air Jordan 2 did not live up to its predecessor. However, Moore and Strasser soon left Nike, urging Michael to do the same and start his own company. For a moment, it seemed certain MJ would bounce from Beaverton, becoming his own brand by leveraging his likeness with the core creative team that drew the Wings logo and built the Air Jordan empire. As something was there, which Michael doesn't like. Really? What was that? Nike a brand, its shoes, or logo? Yes, as we all know there was a drama happening and Nike itself changed its logo. But why? Is it really because of Michael Jordan? Let's talk about this in deep, but before going straight to the content, here is the brand new information on the channel, is that 3 lucky winners will get a chance to win PS5. Only you have to comment your views on this trade in the comments section below. Let's start today's topic. Before Jordan could establish himself as a basketball legend, Nike approached the then NBA rookie. Nike was not one of the front runners. However, both Adidas and Converse already had deals with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. His agent David Falk and mother Dolores convinced him to fly and meet Nike in Portland, who were ready to give Jordan his own signature brand, Air Jordan. In The Last Dance, the NBA legend revealed that his mother told him he would listen to them and attend the meeting, even though he might not like it. Reports reveal that Jordan was not happy with the presentation and even said that he could not wear those shoes as they were devil colors. However, Jordan still agreed to sign with Nike. In a recent interview, David Falk revealed that Nike had shown Jordan his entire line along with a VCR film of his highlights. Jordan, as per Falk, was maintaining a poker face with them, which he continued when Nike took them out for dinner afterward. After they had left, Jordan apparently informed Falk that he liked the brand and wants to sign with them. Till today, the Nike Air Jordan 1 is known as the shoe which kickstarted a revolution. When introduced for the first time, the Nike Air Jordan 1 was black and red, which was banned by the league for being controversial. However, the Chicago Bulls legend continued to wear his shoe whenever he played at the Chicago Stadium. The NBA fined Jordan almost $5,000 per game, which Nike paid for. After the introduction of Air Jordan 1 and 2, sudden problems arise, as Moore and Strasser decide to leave Nike with that. Michael Jordan also seemed to leave Nike, which will surely affect the company, as Nike wouldn't be the multi-billion-dollar brand it is today without the presence of Michael Jordan. And the only they kept him was by removing their logo from the shoe. Yes, a brand kept around a sponsored athlete by taking their own logo in favor of his. This is the story of how Nike created the Jumpman subdivision and why it was one of the smartest moves in business. As, when there was trouble in the water, they did everything they could to keep him. And to solve this, Phil Knight, the co-founder and chairman emeritus of Nike, calls upcoming designer Tinker Hatfield and discusses all that happens between Nike and Jordan, and after that Tinker flies down to see Mike and figure out what kind of shoe he wants. But, not everything was smooth sailing between Nike and Jordan. However, the real stroke of genius was yet to come. Nike had 5 weeks to design and present the Air Jordan 3. And Jordan, the answer was simple. He wants a mid-top shoe with exotic print leather. But within 3 weeks, Michael met up with the 2 shoe designers who departed the company and even pitched him their new apparel and sneaker brand. Michael Jordan told Phil Knight, show me what you got." The threat was real and it was clear. So, how did Nike keep him on board? Phil Knight invites Tinker Hatfield to pitch the third Air Jordan model in a last-ditch effort to keep Mike with Nike. It worked. When Tinker presented MJ with the shoe, the most noticeable thing about the design was the lack of the swoosh, something Nike had explicitly told him to keep. Tinker hid the idea from everyone until the presentation. Hatfield proceeded to give a pitch about creating a brand centered around the Jumpman logo. Naturally, Jordan loved the idea. Create a brand instead of collecting checks. This moment in time demarcated the birth of the Jordan brand. It also announced Hatfield's arrival as a shoe designer. Both have become legendary names in the apparel and footwear world since. The iconic dunking image on this article was performed while wearing the Air Jordan 3s. It is considered the most iconic silhouette of the brand, just after the AJ1S. Almost overnight, the Wings logo was gone. Branding the tongue with a "Little Man Jordan," later known as the Jumpman, Chicago's superhero now had a new badge and branding to call his own. For eras to follow, Mike's flying silhouette soared as the most powerful player logo in sports marketing history. Closing the decade, the cocktail napkin sketch would fade to the background, only brought back out on special occasions as a nostalgic nod to the past. Throughout the 1990s, the Jumpman would fly higher than anyone could ever imagine. On the court, Michael captured 3 straight NBA championships to solidify his place as basketball's best. Each shoe and corresponding clothing collection featured the Jumpman logo. Rooted in performance but quickly crossing over into everyday fashion. Despite the new direction and design success under Tinker, Nike paid tribute to the toast of the league's hot start with a Rookie of the Year shirt released right around 1991. Mike can be seen training in this tee with Tim Grover, cutting the sleeves off as he quickly popularized it. The $20 shirt offered homage and nostalgia years before both became the norm. By 1997, the Jordan brand was a standalone subsidiary for Nike. At the time, the company was still trying to carve out its place in sportswear, competing with the likes of Converse and Adidas. Eventually, the Jordan brand went on to surpass sales from both lines of footwear. Overall, Jordan's partnership with Nike has to be one of the greatest brand collaborations of all time. After they signed Michael Jordan, Nike saw its sales increase suddenly. So what do you think about the decision Michael Jordan takes to remove the logo? Do let us know in the comments section below and get a chance to win a brand new PS5. If you enjoyed watching the video, do like and share, and yes, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thank you so much.